Hello everyone, I welcome you to Valiant Olola Akoko television. If you are a first timer, I welcome you specially. And if you have been part and parcel of this community, I equally welcome you. If you are a new person on this channel, I wish that you subscribe, like, and share. And if you are a member already in this community, I equally welcome you. You know, Olola Akoko is for everybody. It's a general program for everybody. But today, I discover an educative information that has to do with our health, and I'm bringing it to our viewing player today. So I want you to please follow and let's see what we are going to gain in terms of our health, because they say health is wealth. So I want us to gain a lot from this video. So please just join me to watch the video, and I will wish that you make your comment, you share, you like, because we are going to be well informed as regard our health, both male and female, particularly about fertility of men and women in our today's world. Thank you. All credit to Murayo.
Audiences I've talked to, honestly.
Thank you for coming again. It's always a good pleasure to have you.
Always my pleasure. Thank you, guys.
We have a lot to talk to you about today, so I try to gauge the thinking of our audience before bringing you, just to see what their understanding is with morning glory or morning wood, or what causes infertility in women, the myths, you have to drink ogi, or you have to, the issues of hormonal imbalance. There's a lady here that says that she's also having some issues with fertility. She'll need help. So let's start with the first question of the global decline with fertility. How is that, and how does Nigeria fit in all that global data?
So thank you guys for the invitation. I'm so honestly, and I had the opportunity to listen to you guys. Yeah. This is one of the most educated audiences I've talked to, honestly. So you guys have your fingers on somewhere close, some on it, some not too close. But globally, the fertility rate has gone down. And Nigeria is faring better compared to some countries. Countries like Japan, like Germany, they're negative. So it's a serious problem. Even people think because Nigerian population is 200 million, we're the most populous black nation, we need population. If you talk to the people who are I understand that things are tough, but we need population. We don't want to get to a situation where we have more old people and less, small, then nobody in the middle. The government will not function. As at 1970, a typical Nigerian female would give birth to 4.9 children. That's almost 5. Now it's 2.1. So that's a significant drop. Japan is negative. So this global consensus, they actually look at what are the reasons affecting all this. There are 3 reasons they listed. 2 of them affect women, only 1 affects men. Men are too stressed globally. Too much stress. When a man is undergoing stress, internally, his body produces chemicals that counteract testosterone. We function on testosterone. If I don't have enough testosterone, this guy is not going to wake up in the morning, period. If he doesn't wake up, contrary to what people think, men don't carry sperm around. We make it when we are with our women. My body is a factory. It's the best thing God made. But when the woman is next to me, it's those few seconds of foreplay that my body starts producing. So where does that take us? It means, just like the audience have mentioned, the man must be in good shape. Are you drinking enough water? Are you sleeping well? Are you taking your vitamins? What are you putting in yourself? We are what we eat, guys. If you eat the wrong stuff, it's going to find its way into your production line. So our diet has got to be good. Sure, you understand. So that's one of the reasons. But the 2 that affect women, one of them is the age and timing of sexual activity. Globally, when women were having 4.9 children, if we even take it a step back, my grandmother gave birth to my dad in 1925. At that time, my grandmother was 15, and she was considered too old. 1925, my dad was born 1925. My grandmother was 15, and she was considered motilele. She was too old. So let's fast forward If you're talking to a girl child now who is 28, 29 about boyfriend, she's looking at you like, what are you talking about? So she's delaying it. Why is that an issue? When a girl child is born, she has been given all the eggs by Baba God. Unlike men who is going to produce their own sperm. She has all the eggs she's going to use. So when she starts a menstrual period, she is losing the egg every month. And she's losing the most quality eggs first. By the time she's 33, 34, not Dr. Abassi, this is the data, she's left with only 33% of her eggs. And these are old eggs. They're not the quality ones. All because of delay.
So the earlier a woman gives birth in her early 20s, or
yes.
between that 16, 18, 19.
Fantastic. The earlier, the better. And we understand that nowadays it's going to be difficult because we all want our girl child to be educated.
Of course.
So that's why one of the fastest growing industries in America is girls harvesting their eggs and saving it
so
for later time.
Are you suggesting that our young children now begin to keep their quality eggs for later?
I'm not suggesting. Nigerian women are already on the table. We're number 7 in the world saving our eggs.
Nigerian women are started saving their eggs.
Nigerian women are already doing it.
How many people here have saved their eggs? Huh? You saved? Your sister saved her eggs. Okay, so we have a few people that know people. Okay, you know anybody that saved their egg? Here? Nobody. You know somebody? Okay.
So this is what's going on. But we have to be careful because even saving the eggs comes with its own side effect.
Sure.
You are saving a 21-year-old egg and you want to use it when you are 40. So you are putting a 21-year-old egg in a 40-year-old body. It comes with its own risk. Pregnancy is not an easy thing.
So can I ask a question? A child born with quality egg, maybe when the egg is 18 years old or 19 years old, compared to a child born when the egg is 33, is there a difference in the quality human that is produced?
Good. So we've not been able to finalize that, but what is recommended is what is called the average of birth. Okay. So the age of the man also matters, and the age of the woman.
Okay.
Combination, and you divide it by 2, you want it to be less than 55, 60. If he's pushing it, then the risk of all these chromosomal abnormalities and everything comes into play. Right? So the problem is not only women. We used to think it's a woman's problem. It's now 50-50.
Okay.
The other thing about delay and the timing of sex, please, any woman that is expecting to get pregnant, don't let your husband ejaculate or release in you when you are not wet. Let me say that again. The man's sperm is only going to find its way to your egg by moving. The man's sperm cannot jump. It cannot fly. It can only swim. Where it's going is not a Ikorodu road. It's not a straight line. It has a lot of curvatures. So he needs to play with you. He needs to have you turned on so you are wet. Your wetness will allow easy passage for the sperm to find the egg. Your wetness will allow his own sperm to stay in your body 3-4 days. If it's dry, his sperm dies. Right? The second thing that is common with us, if you are expecting the fruit of the womb, I'm begging you, please do not fast. As a woman, do not
don't
fast.
Start that one. You see, you can go to any place, but don't go to religious doctrines. Fasting is part of what it is
let
to
me,
be a
let
child
me,
of.
let me explain to you.
It was in the fasting.
When a woman is ovulating, she needs certain hormones, because you guys had mentioned hormonal imbalance. She needs FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. That is what tells the ovary it's about time for you to release the next egg. She needs luteinizing hormone, prepping the egg that you are coming, you should be ready for a sperm. And she needs the prolactin. When a woman fasts, not Dr. Abassi, this is science, those hormones disappear. When a woman fasts, I'm not telling you not to pray. You can pray, you can wake up in the morning, you can do charity, you can go to church, you can go to mosque, do all that. But make sure you supply your body with the appropriate nutrients. Eat regularly. Don't eat your swallow late, I'm being honest with you. All those swallow that we have, as good as they are, pounded yams, they are what we call estrogen-philic. They're going to disturb your hormones, especially when you eat them late.
Okay, so I've gotten a few things here. A woman must be wet, right?
Yes.
So that the sperm can swim.
Yes.
So maybe some of you are not, because a lot of men, they don't care about that. So they just enter and go. They don't get the woman to that point. So maybe that's one of the reasons why women are having these issues. And then our nutrition, we must eat. But when you are fasting, the reason why I have an issue with your fasting, because fasting doesn't say you shouldn't eat at all. Fasting says you can eat at maybe 6 p.m. or you can break at 3 p.m. So you're still having nutrients in your system.
No, fantastic. So we need to educate ourselves about the types of fasting, right? Remember, you are expecting. You have enough time to do all this other stuff. You can fast if it's intermittent fast, some few hours a day, but you need all the nutrients. That's why we put women on these prenatal vitamins. Your body can only store up to certain amounts. The prenatal vitamins we give you is because of B12. Your liver can only store for like 6 hours. If you are depleted, the baby will come out without a spine. You don't want that. These things are all connected. So let's just do the right thing. We have time to do the other religious stuff.
Okay. Let's talk about, somebody talked about for men, that they need to drink ogi to help them to be able to have a morning glory. Is that correct?
No, that's not correct. So, a man, the strength, the status of a man's health, your cardiovascular health, depends on how strong your erection is. Your erection is a barometer of how healthy you are as a man. For you to get a morning hood, to have the erection, there has to be good blood flow. The blood vessels down here, they are 16 centimeters compared to the blood vessel here. That means they are the first to clog up with all the asun we eat, with all the cholesterol we eat, with the fact that we don't move around. Sitting is the new smoking. We need to walk. We're not designed to fly or swim. We're meant to walk. A lot of our brothers are not walking. If you don't move around, blood will not flow. When blood doesn't flow, it clots. When it clots, it cuts off this area. Remember, number one reason for men is stress. Yoruba people said, when our men are stressed, not all men who are sleeping are sleeping. He's still thinking about school fees, mortgage, all this. So he's not sleeping. Insufficient sleep will lead to internal stress, high cortisol level. High cortisol level will depress his testosterone. When his testosterone is depressed, this guy will not wake up. And one of the reasons why men do not even do foreplay, I'm not supporting them, I'm just telling you what we see. Most men are afraid that the erection will not last. As soon as the erection comes up, he wants to go in. And then it turns the woman into a wastebasket. It only lasts 2 minutes because of his stress. So women have to demand better. Relax, we're not going anywhere. But you all worry me, let's take time.
So let's talk about what are some warning signs the body, like for us to look out for, that people ignore, that might cause low sexual...
No, this is very important. So as we age, one of our body parts that is most important is our legs. When one leg is swollen, please don't ignore it. Almost all the time it's blood clot. So attention, pay attention to it. When you feel it's swollen, that's not the time for somebody to massage it for you. Talk to a doctor. The treatment is easy, but you need a doctor to see you, to know what's causing it. If both legs are swollen, 9 out of 10 is your heart. That's the problem. And that 9 out of 10 is connected to your salt intake. Please, we eat salt and some other thing more than we should. So please, let's cut it. You can do things like ginger, garlic, crayfish. They taste better. Our grandparents were using salt to preserve. They were not using it the way we're using it. And for black men, salt will make your blood pressure go up. When your blood pressure goes up, your brain considers that to be internal stress because your pressure is not supposed to be that high. The brain will not shut down immediately. It will release stress hormones. The stress hormones are counterproductive. You and I don't want that. So as we're on this topic, for any woman who's already pregnant, please avoid salt. Even if you are craving it, find something else. Because the baby that is developing has already increased your blood volume by 50%. Salt will increase more, and your heart will fail. So we don't want that.
Okay. Let's go. I'm going to open the audience very soon to hear your questions. But for a man who's listening to you and doesn't have morning glory, what can he do?
Good. So it's not a death sentence, it's a warning sign. Erectile dysfunction is not a penis problem. It's a cardiovascular problem. That cardiovascular problem means, do you have high blood pressure at night? Are you sleeping well? Because of Nigerian society, some men are sleeping, but when NEPA brings light, they know. When their phone rings, they know. So they're not sleeping. What on did you need? So we need to get to stage 3 and stage 4, where your body does the cleaning that God wants. It is during that stage that your body actually produces what's going to give you morning erection. Don't let anybody lie to you. So your body must go through that. So when you wake up, I occasionally may wake up and I'll find out, this thing is not waking up. I can easily take a table and say, what happened? I didn't sleep well. I went to bed late. So you can start making those corrections. If you must eat your swallow after 6 p.m., please go for a walk immediately after that. If you're eating swallow at night, it's diverting blood flow to your stomach. This guy is not getting blood flow. And you expect it to wake up in the morning. It's not going to happen. So if, as a man, you wake up and you're not getting it, do a timetable. What am I doing wrong? Is it your sleep? Is it your nerves that is affected? Is it your autonomic system? Because when a man is under stress, his body goes from sympathetic to parasympathetic. You know, parasympathetic to sympathetic, flight or fright. When that happens, this guy is not going to wake up.
Okay. Let me pass the mic over to anybody. Questions? Let somebody I've not heard today. Let the lady. No, wait, Mr. Let me hear from her first. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. I want to ask, what's the cause? A man who say he gets to this person, he's not having erection. He can't even do. But when he gets to another person, he's able to do. So what's the cause?
Okay, that's an interesting question.
No, that's a nice question. That's actually one of the most common questions we get in our clinic. So in men's health, we call that the side chick syndrome. When he's at home with madam, there is C finish that has gotten in there. But it's actually physiologic. I function on testosterone. The moment I'm with my wife for that long, that testosterone, there's a subset called pheromones. The very first time your man saw you, as beautiful as you may be, you are not the most beautiful woman he saw that day, but there's something about you that makes him owning in on you. That's your pheromone. That pheromone, you don't want them to get too familiar. When they get too familiar, it will be more difficult for you to turn him on. That is the advantage of side chick. He does not see side chick every day. He only goes once in a while. We have other reasons, but they're not physiologic. They will tell you man shall not live by bread alone. Men are variety. We view on view. All that is true. But the physiologic reason is the pheromones.
So can you turn it around? Can a man find a way to be less familiar with his wife? So
absolutely. That's why we encourage things like vacation. Take your time out. No. Have a girls' night. Have a girls' time. You are not going anywhere. If the trust is there, you can have a girl's time. When you're away with him for a few days, he comes back. He's going to jump on you like a rabbit. It's because of the pheromones.
Okay. Microphone, yes.
Sir, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Like most times, anytime I board a bus or anything, I normally sit down and relax. But the duration of the journey, after reaching where I'm going to, and I come down, I normally get some serious pain in the knee. So I want to find out, without the stress of going to the hospital for checkup, is it advisable to go to the chemist or a pharmacist to go and ask for a painkiller, or maybe to ask for how I can cure that thing?
Excellent question. So it's not everything that needs medication. The recommendation, they have some watches now, they call them smart watches. If you sit for 55 minutes, it's going to vibrate or it's going to give an alert and tell you to stand up. Sitting is the worst thing. It's now, Johns Hopkins released a report. Sitting is the new smoking. So if you have to be in a bus, whether you are traveling or even for me on the plane every 2 weeks, I get up every 30 minutes to walk around. Why is that? This is where your heart is. It pumps the blood down. What brings it back? Your calf muscles. So if you don't move it, that will happen to you. So you don't need medication. Just get up. Get up and walk around. Yes.
Okay. Over here. Yes, go ahead.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for this educative section.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you.
I have a question. The question is, I have a friend. She's in her early 40s, and she's trying to conceive. She has other kids, but she's trying to conceive. Then it's been very difficult. For about 3 years, 4 years, she couldn't. Then I also know of other people that even though they are 45, 46, women, they conceive easily. So what is it that the eggs are not enough in some people, why some has more than enough eggs?
Absolutely, excellent question. Remember, one size does not fit all. So some of you had mentioned something that I want to touch base on. The age a young girl starts her menses to the age she goes into menopause is very, very important. Let me explain. This is key. The longer that space, if a girl at 9, 10, 11, the assumption is she's going to go into menopause at 50 or 50.5. That's about 40 years of exposure to estrogen.
Okay.
She has 33% chance of reproductive cancer, ovarian, breast, cervical, uterine cancer, compared to a girl that did not start menses until 15 or 16. So the later you actually start your menstrual cycle, the more better for you. Let me say that again because I know most people don't pay attention to it. You don't want your daughter to start menses early.
But you can't control that.
I know. I'm certain. I know you're going to ask me that because somebody had mentioned that you should take them to the doctor early. Don't delay it. So if you know that you have a girl at home who is 8 or 9 and she's showing pubertal signs and she starts her period, she is the type of girl that you want to pay attention to. Okay. Don't wait until she gets married before you actually know what a hormonal panel is. So
you need to be checking up on her.
You need to be checking up on her regularly. Because one of the subset reasons why women don't get pregnant enough is they have high prolactin. What does prolactin do? All of us have prolactin. But prolactin is what tells a woman that you're already pregnant and your body should start making milk. So when that prolactin is already high, it already shuts the entrance for the man's sperm. Because it already tells the body that you're already pregnant.
Yeah.
So you go into the doctor, they do your hormonal panel, they see prolactin high, we put you on a medication to suppress it. Yeah. Then the gate will open.
Thank you. There's a lady that had some fertility issue that wanted to say something. Let me hear from you.
The question I have is, social media now is telling us so many things, like put ginger, this and this together, turmeric, it will open your tubes. Because me, I have tube blockage. And a lot of things have been going on underneath. But I just want to know the real solution to it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So tube blockage can happen anytime. Some of it could be infection that you may not even know. It doesn't have to be sexual. Because what happens is women have 2 tubes, the left and right. The air can come from any one of them, so we don't know. But what we know for a fact is the blockage does not lead to inflammation. Let me say that again. If it leads to inflammation, then things like garlic, ginger will help. It does not. It's a structural problem, and it can happen to anybody. And that's why there is science. We can bypass it. You do IUI. You get your man and your sperm and everything, they finalize it, and then we bypass that. Because we cannot remove that tube. Right? Because even in IVF, your best chance with IVF is 33%. You have a better chance having sex with your man is 50%. Sure you understand? And then don't go with ovulation calendar, please. All you need to do is tell your man when you start your period. If you tell me, baby, come home, I'm ovulating today, my body shuts down. It's not a machine like that. Tell me when you start your period. A man that is in tune, we know it will count 10 days. We go with ovulation window, not ovulation day. The ovulation window is day 10, 11, 12, 13. One of these 4 days, the man will score. Make sure you are wet. His own sperm will survive 3-4 days. So he doesn't even have to be with you all those 4 days. He can be with you day 10 and day 12. Trust me, he will score.
Good day, sir.
Thank you.
I have an issue with weak ejaculation. So most times, a particular girl was complaining, and she has stopped coming for sex because of that. So I want to know the causes and what could trigger it.
No. So,
please, we're trying to solve problems here, not laugh. Please, let's.
When the study about the 21 ejaculations came out that was showing the benefit about prostate and cardiovascular issue, the part that they did not really, we later broke it down, is that, look, your blood vessels in your body are different sizes. So by the time a man doesn't wake up in the morning with morning wood, is within 2 to 10 years of a heart attack. That's not Dr. Abassi. Because that tells you that his body parts are already clogging up. So a man that you see the girl of your dream, the girl that you send her transport fare and she shows up and you're already turned on. But you only got up a little bit and you closed down. That tells you that some of those blood vessels are down. But there is a solution for that. You come into the clinic, we take care of it. And it doesn't have to be heritage. You can go anywhere. Just let them know what's going on. It's fixable.
So that means there's blood clots in certain places that can be
unbroken. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the other mic? Go ahead. Go ahead, Rachel.
Thank you.
Hope we're learning something, guys.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I almost tripped because of all the things you've been saying. I have a concern, Doctor.
Yes.
How true is it that women and men that are way or far above 40, they are late 40s and 50s, have a tendency of giving birth to autistic children? How true is this?
So this is, because the scientific world, the tent is big enough for multiple opinions. Okay. But what we are trying to narrow down is it has to be something that we can prove over and over. If not, we're going to stereotype.
Okay.
Listen to me. There are younger women giving birth to autistic and Down syndrome more than older women. But they will not tell you that. And part of it is because of shaming, age shaming and all that. So yes, we still recommend the younger, the better. An older man, his sperm is not going to move as fast as a younger guy. The same thing with a younger girl. A younger girl, remember, she has all her eggs. And when she starts menstruating, she's losing the most quality ones. What do I mean by quality ones? The older a girl gets, all the things she has eaten, all the environmental toxins she's been exposed to, it will find a way to the eggs. So the younger, the better. Even though the data does not support that older women will give you autistic or anything. Remember the average age. So if you're an older woman, do you necessarily have to marry a guy your age? There are some young men who are looking for you.
So you're better off with a younger man?
Yeah. Because the average is less compared to marrying another 40-year-old man.
So young, I like that data. So a young 40-something-year-old can say, okay, let me find a 22-year-old.
Absolutely, 25-year-old guy.
25-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. We have to wrap up. Okay, Felicia, what do you want? Okay, I have a call. Okay, go ahead.
So, ma'am, what I'm bothered about is you said when a lady clock 35, the egg has decreased. So, is there no chances for that kind of a lady of 40 from her 40s of having a child again, or is he going to be?
No. It's just that the chances are less. So if we assume, hypothetically, that every female was given 1 million eggs by Baba God, by the time she starts her menses, she's losing 1 or 2 every month. So by the time she gets to age 33, 34, 35, we've actually done the study, she's left with only 33% of those eggs. And they're not the strongest. She can still get pregnant. We know they do get pregnant, but her chances are less compared to if she had done it 10 years earlier.
Okay. Let's wrap it up now.
Okay, so my question is, does ulcer, like a woman who has ulcer, does it affect fertility? And the second question is, you said if a woman is not, yes, and that's most likely the sperm would go, would die. Okay, yeah. So my question is, can a lube, like gel, can it replace woman wetness?
Okay.
Excellent question. So there are 3 types of lube. There is the water-based lube. That's the best because that's the one closest to what your body is producing. There is the sugar-based. That can cause infection. There is the oil-based. The oil-based is the worst because of viscosity. It will not allow the sperm to swim faster. So go with water-based lube if that's your problem.
Okay. And the ulcer question?
Yeah, ulcer has no correlation with it. Yes.
Okay. All right. I think we can wrap it up here. Well, my own final questions. You have a question? Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Okay, you've answered one of my questions, yes, when you talked about a girl starting her period about 15 or something, because I started mine at that age, thereabout, and I have a girl child, and I've been praying that, oh, Mama, don't start now, because she's a cute girl, and I've been wondering where would I even place the sanitary pad, something. So the second question is, when you talked about eating swallow at night, does it really affect the younger? I have teenagers. Do you think I should stop giving them swallow after 6 p.m.?
So my recommendation, and if you've seen some of my videos, I said swallow should be cut off at 2:30 p.m. The reason is it takes an average. Honestly.
I'll call them Don't be us, they talk to. 2:30 p.m. It's not, that's for your Igbo patients.
No.
Not for Nigerian patients.
No, let's pay attention to something.
Pay attention, okay.
When you eat swallow, if we're being honest, most of us, 15, 20 minutes after eating swallow, we're falling asleep.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we've gauged.
That tells you that's too much stress on your body. It has diverted all the blood flow from your brain. The reason you fell asleep is your brain is looking for oxygen.
You're kidding.
So your brain forces you to sleep so it can get the oxygen back.
You're kidding.
I'm being honest with you.
Information. Oh my goodness.
So when we think so, it's not good for us.
Oh my God, I have never been told that in my life.
Yes, that's
so the brain is starving.
It's starving of oxygen.
It
needs, and it's forcing you to sleep so you can get is oxygen back.
Do you get it? Yeah. So when daddy Beji, you think I got what he gauge, you're not gonna sleep. He has killing himself. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think that's profound. Yeah. Okay, so my own final question, we have to wrap it up. My final question to you is, especially for men.
Yes.
A lot of men find it difficult to admit when they have problems. They have erectile dysfunction, they are having issues with low sperm count, and the women have tried to get their women. Since you're a doctor for men, what is the best way, or how do we get men to actually say, okay, come and see a doctor?
No, let the truth be told, men were full of ego, so the problem is ego, honestly. So 87% of the men who come to my clinic does not want their wife to know they're coming. Because they think it will take away from that look that, they think you are now using enhancement. But the truth be told, men, we need to get out of our shell. There is no need, there is no shame about this thing. It's a global problem. The older we get, it's going to affect us. The sooner we talk to each other about this, because we need to have that conversation. Honestly, I give example all the time. If I call my brothers and I say I'm coming to Lagos to open the clinic, they will give me the best advice, but they're not going to ask me about my bedroom performance. They think it's a taboo. They will not talk about it. But I need them to tell me, because they may have experienced some of the things I'm experiencing. And then they can do a brotherhood thing and say, look, Aburo, bye-bye, don't worry about that. Okay? Because we need that. Information is key.
Thank you very much. I think we can wrap up. So, Dr. Abassi, can I make a request?
Yes.
The gentleman that needs your service, that says he has low sperm count, can you see him for us?
Absolutely.
So, we'll set you up an appointment to go and see Dr. Abassi to get you sorted. Thank you so much, sir.
The pleasure.
Pleasure having you.